Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's, and today we're gonna be reacting to Andrew Tate inspired him to come out of his shell.
A woman's primary biological role is to make kids. So the more fertile she is, the prettier she is, the more feminine sexual energy she has.
All right off the bat, I can tell he's just spewing stuff he's heard on YouTube Shorts, and I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard Andrew Tate say this stuff before, so I'm pretty sure I know where he's getting all this stuff from.
But for men, our primary biological purpose is to build things. A high status, high value man is a man who builds valuable things. That's where his masculine sexual energy comes from.
Dang, the dude is jacked, bro. No matter what happens, at least this guy is jacked.
So a man's gonna judge a woman first and foremost by how fertile she is. That's why men care about a woman being soft. Men care about a woman being pure and healthy and nurturing, good at cooking, cleaning, and all that jazz, while women care about a man's status and a man's value. Because that shows how good he is at building things, how good he is at taking care of his body and being strong enough to protect her and her children. It's not unfair that men care more about looks than women do. It's just how nature designed us.
Dude, this is so great.
Wow. So you understand women.
Yeah.
How do you...
Whoa. I'm not even gonna say anything right now. I mean, you guys decide for yourself.
understand women so well?
Oh, just life experience. I've put myself out there a lot and had my fair share of learning. I've read a lot and experienced a lot of different perspectives and did my best to put them all together.
You're a sexual energy coach.
Yes.
Help me with that. What is a sexual energy coach?
So I help men with their mindsets, getting in touch with their masculinity, figuring out their goals and what sorts of action steps they can take to make those goals real when it comes to dating and relationships.
But you don't have a girlfriend.
Not at the moment, no.
All right, I'm just gonna say, I mean, like, I've never seen this guy do what he does, but like, it's kind of like getting a personal trainer from like a fat person.
Okay. So you're telling other people how to get girlfriends and you don't have one.
Well, I teach them how to get in touch with their masculinity.
Okay.
And so my clients have found girlfriends because of me.
Okay. And how do you define masculinity?
Integrity under pressure.
And you were saying that women want a man that what?
They want a man who knows what he values, a man who's good at building something, a man who's multidimensional and integrated.
Bro, man just said he wants a man that's multi-dimensional, bro. Like, what does that even mean?
Also, emotionally aware, intelligent, and fearless when it comes to achieving his goals.
Are you an Andrew Tate adherent?
I'm not a dogmatist by any means, but I do think that he's serving a valuable role. I think that he's making a positive difference, and he does say a lot of controversial things because he's an extreme person. Like, he's not your normal, average guy.
I wrote down some of the things that he said. Some of them I absolutely cannot repeat. But he says, I think my sister is her husband's property. Would you agree with that line of thinking?
Oh dear, here we go.
Not in the literal sense, no.
Well, I understand. He doesn't have.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He doesn't own her.
women are obviously people, not objects, but it's one way of looking at things, misogynistic as that might be.
He describes a sexual encounter and says that's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex. That's how it should be.
Well, if it's consensual, then it's all good.
If it's consensual, guys, it's okay to shoot people as long as it's consensual.
Okay. He says, I'm not a blanking rapist, but I like the idea of being able to do what I want. And I don't believe women are as smart as men.
Well, that was really...
She doesn't even look real, bro.
Sounds really misogynistic. You might not have the same biological roles, but I think women are really smart overall.
Play that clip back.
And I don't believe women are as smart as men. Do you think there is a pecking order in a relationship?
I wouldn't say a pecking order. I would say that men bring certain strengths, women bring other strengths.
You say boys will be boys. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, and what's it mean?
I think it's a good thing. I mean, for boys to be boys, explore the masculinity, find ways to meaningfully challenge themselves and grow.
Yeah. You said when you were younger, you were an aimless loser.
I was kind of a coward. And
Yeah.
when I was in high school, I decided that I'm going to get to decide who I get to be in life. So I decided I'm going to be a strong, masculine guy. And so
Let's go. Good for you, man.
I got into self-development, and eventually I put myself out there in the dating world a lot, and I learned a lot and grew a lot. And I would say I'm a pretty strong, confident guy now.
You said the more muscle I put on, the more affordable, attractive,
I mean, this guy's a little cuckoo, but at least he's done something good for himself. Like, you can't lie. Going to the gym, lifting weights, gaining muscle, that's all good stuff. So, kudos to you, man.
healthy girls will be available to you. How does that work?
Well, because the more muscle you have on your body, the more testosterone your body produces to maintain it. And working out, it raises your testosterone and it masculinizes you. And feminine women are attracted to masculine men.
Really?
Yeah.
You talked about the greatest harm to men right now. You said there's a lack of positive masculine role models, and that Andrew Tate is stepping in to fill that role.
Yes, sir, Andrew Tate. Let's get Andrew Tate up in here.
And you think in a positive way. And the greatest harm for women, you said, teaching women to not value the right things, to go for men that are soft and not masculine.
It's part of the picture. So I'm far from the only guy who's ever felt like no one ever taught him how to be a man growing up. And so I've had my mentors, I've had my learning experiences, and there's no like one guy who I look up to. It's a bunch of men I've known who've taught me what I could be, what I could become. And Andrew Tate is not nearly one of the most important ones, but I do see the value he's adding. Like, there are a lot of young men, boys out there.
All right, my opinion, this guy's just scared to admit that he's an Andrew Tate fan. Like, come on, you shaved your head bald. You're definitely an Andrew Tate fan.
Who maybe their father's not in their life, they've had a weak father, they haven't had many positive male role models growing up, and to them, they're seeing Andrew Tate as an aspirational figure. Like, they don't have to aspire to be 100% like him. They don't have to have the same goals, take the same action he's taking. But he's one guy of many who's showing them that they could be more than just some coward, more than just some weak guy who doesn't know how to stand up for himself, doesn't know how to stand up for what he believes in.
Yeah, you said that women are not guided by love, they're being guided by an evil agenda.
Well, there's been a lot of programming out there.
That's right, folks. All part of the plan. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this.
That's taught men and women to hate each other instead of love each other in the past decade especially. And so there's a lot of messages in the media, in society, that's making men afraid of women and making women afraid of men instead of loving each other, instead of leaning into our natural roles and our personalities.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That one was actually kind of logical. Like, I can see where he's coming from with that one.
Evil part, well, anything that promotes hatred, anything that promotes division on whatever part of the political, ideological spectrum it is. So anything that's teaching you to hate someone else or look down on someone else for any reason.
Yeah. So do you have women friends?
Oh yeah, I have some female friends who I value.
Yeah. Do you hope to get married someday?
Oh yeah, eventually. Yeah, it's not a very pressing goal of mine right now. I have a lot of other things I'm focusing on, but down the line, yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of curious how they got this guy on this show. Like, he seems a little bit cuckoo, but he doesn't seem that crazy. So, like, for him to be on this show, like, did they just email some guy or did he audition? Like, what's the how do I get on Dr. Phil? That's what I want to know. Anyway, that's the end of this video, folks. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.